Hey, well, how you doing, preppers? Troll Prepper again. Um, Said I'd do a gun video. Doing a gun video. Don't have a lot of guns. Not a big gun guy. But about 8 years ago, before I even started thinking about this, I was on top of the world. I had some cash in my pocket, and I was at Turner's Outdoorsman down in Signal Hill, which is surrounded by Long Beach. It's down there, kind of port area. Kind of South Bay, and they had Yugoslavian SKSs, and I paid less than $100 for this at the time, and hell of a good deal. Numbers matching gun on everything but the stock, oddly enough. Well, the number's close. I think it was a force match, and I honestly think the barrel or the stock is much older than the metal bits because it's all beat to hell. And there are no signs of wear on any of the mechanism. It's just a good, clean, I'd want to call it new. But how do you get new metal bits and old wood? Maybe I bought it, well, did Turner's ever develop a reputation for buying like the new mechanism and putting an old stock on it? I don't know. What I do know is that everything was coated in Cosmoline. Everything. It was a mess to get clean enough to go shooting. And but I stuck with it. I did it. I never cleaned up the wood properly. I always kind of planned on carving a new one, but man, I went online not too long ago to go look at buying a new one, and shit. Those things are like $400 a pop now. I'm kind of glad I bought this one when I did. And this is really a good one. This is a rare breed. It's the M66 something or other. What do they call it? It is stamped on here. Yeah, I can't read it. Anyway, fantastic. You know, the blade bayonet, just like the Russian model. Grenade launcher with the grenade launcher dealio thing here, where you know that immobilizes it, and it's all good. It's a fun gun, and honestly, it's as close to attack hammer as you're going to get in a 7x6, 7.39 by 6.2 cartridge. And this is a rare bird for an SKS, even at that. I can hold 1 inch at 100 yards on a bench. Granted, I'm not offhand shooting this, but you know, I can do under 1 inch groups, and that's sub MOA. And so somebody please tell me what the fuck MOA means. I know what it means. I just don't know what MOA stands for. So please tell me. But yeah, I love it. It's a good gun. Never had a misfire with it, even with surplus ammo. And I put thousands of rounds through it at this point. So yeah, it is no longer what you would call an unfired example, because though it was when I bought it, it was a while ago, and I like to go shoot. What else do I got? I have a 22. Can't show you the whole gun. I won't even show you the stock. I'll wait. I'll do another round on that. It's a Remmigton 5.52. That is a tube feeder gun. You've all seen those. It's a little clumsy on the reloads, but then again, you know it. Somebody's coming over the wall at me. That's not the gun I'm reaching for. That is. I have a shotgun. Kind of. This thing's actually kind of special. This is you've seen grandpa guns, but this is a great grandpa gun. I'm gonna do a whole video just about this. This thing's been in my family since well before the Civil War, and it was given to a member of my family by a Belgian nobleman who was here on sport, and I guess he got done with his little adventure and guns were illegal in Belgium. I don't know, but he gave it to great grandpa of mine. So Anyway, it's mine now, and I will keep it forever. And the only time I've ever had it even close to being appraised, the only answer I got was a non-answer. I asked how much it was worth for insurance purposes. No, sorry, got an email. And all I got as an answer was, well, at auction, it really all depends on who's there. So I said, well, no, for insurance purposes, you know, give me a target figure. And he said, well, honestly, the insurance companies wouldn't believe me if I told them, so just insure it for a lot. A lot? What does it mean? A lot? I can think of a lot. What does it mean, a lot? So what it is, it's a 10 gauge side by side, muzzle loading, black powder. This is not a cleaning rod. This is a loading rod. See a little cup right there? That's to push the ball and the wad and the black powder and all that stuff and ram it home. That's what it's for. Do one barrel at a time. And I'm well past that. I just wish anybody that I had to face wasn't. I'd like to be the only man with a multiple round capacity. That would make me king, wouldn't it? All right, and so we got 22. We got the SKS. I bought a couple of Mosin Nagants online, much on the glorious reviews of with Yankee Prepper and Nut and Fancy. Those are some hella good guns, and some other YouTube videos. One fella taking pot shots at 1,000 yards with the thing and getting damn close. He wasn't hitting round after round after round. He's aiming for 5 out of 5. He hadn't done it as far as the last video I saw, but the fact that he can even get close enough. And his target ain't big. I think it's like that. And whew, at 1,000 yards, even if it was like that, I'd be like, nice. But anyway, I so want one, and I bought a couple of them, and they were super cheap. And they're getting shipped down to me. Once I get them, they're not getting shipped to me. They're getting shipped to a local gun dealer who's actually bringing them in for me. He charged me $100 for the 2 of them. I'm probably getting ripped off, but he's a nice guy, and I want to support him, so I'm doing it. And nobody else would do it. So yeah, I'm not really that selfless. Anyway, not just to show you what I've got, but to explain what I've got and put a question out to the community. I'm looking for a sidearm. And I'm leaning in 2 directions. One is 22, where, you know, multiple rounds. It's lightweight. I don't have to actually go out and purchase specific ammunition for it that I've already got, just zillions of them. And or go with 9mm. I've seen a 7.62 by 39 revolver. That thing was a beast. But it was one of a kind. I could probably make my own. I can't tell you that it would be good when it was done, and I'd probably spend a lot of time and money trying to do it. So anyway, the sidearm I have now isn't a handgun, really. It's an 1851 Navy Colt. It's not even a real one. I got this when I was salmon fishing in Alaska. I went up there, you know, as a kid, first time I was in college. You know, we all go off and do wild things, you know, over the summer times when we're in college. And that was one of the wild things I did. Is I just, you know, I just packed my shit and I got in a car, an 83 Ford Thunderbird Turbo Coupe, and I drove to Kodiak, Alaska. You know, it's an island. I parked at Homer and got on a ferry, left the car there, and anyway, went to Kodiak, worked the salmon boat all summer, and while I was there and I was at the store that sells the rain gear and stuff, I saw this, and it was $100. It's kind of my price point. It really is. I've got some really cool stuff, but I'm sure that Remmigton's worth more than $100, but and I know my SKS is now, and this big old shotgun, that's certainly worth more than $100, but I never paid more than $100 for any of this shit. I got this for $100. I got those Mosin Nagants, and they're probably pieces of crap. They're probably going to be horrible, unshootable things, just hanging on the wall because it's pretty. and this SKS. But I bought this for $100, but it is completely seized. Now it was a new replica when I bought it, but it is now completely seized. So if somebody has some ideas on how to unseize this, I don't want to ruin it. I want to unseize it. That means taking it apart, taking the wood off, and doing some different dunks. You know, I'm totally open to any of that. But I would like to get this back in operation. If not, I'll take it down to one of those, hey, give us your gun and we'll give you a $100 gift certificate days that the city and county of Los Angeles does all the time. So I'll go down there with all the gangsters and the drug dealers and have this old fucking seized up black powder gun and get as much money as I paid for it out of it in a gift certificate. That'd be kind of funny, actually. But I'd rather not. I'd rather keep it. It's fun. Throws out a huge chunk of lead, and it is just fun to shoot. Black powder is highly corrosive, and if you leave it on a sailboat, you're fucked. It's done. Don't even leave it overnight. I took it on a trip, and I left it down there, and I didn't get back down there for a couple of weeks, and shit, man, by the time I did, you can't even pull the hammer back. I'm a big guy. I've got huge forearms and big, meaty fists that have done a lot of physical labor, and you know what? I just can't get it open. I'm not sure I could with a hammer. Maybe you could. Maybe you're bigger than I am. But anyway, I'll leave it to the community. 22? 9 mil. I'm going to buy a sidearm here pretty soon. I would like some input. Thank you.